can you get an authentic Slash tone using a quad Cortex? Well, I own some of the amps that Slash is known for using, but it's expensive, it takes up a lot of room, and it's loud. So I've created captures for the quad Cortex using those amps and made presets for his most favourite eras so that you can get that iconic Slash tone you always wanted as well. But does using something like this actually sound like the real thing? Well, let's find out, shall we? In this video, I'm going to talk you through some of the presets and give you a little demonstration. So the captures and presets that I've made include Appetite for Destruction era, Use Your Illusions 1 and 2, the Tokyo 92 tone that everybody seems to love, both Slash's Snake Pit albums, and Velvet Revolver. Now, there's a link in the description if you want to check these out. So let's have a listen to the Appetite for Destruction tones first. Now, this guitar tone is one of the most iconic ever recorded because the amp that was used was very special. It was a Marshall 1959 head that was modified. It's got more overdrive and kind of a mid frequency boost as well, and that's what gives you that sort of bell-like chiminess to that tone on that album. I've actually got one of the reissues of that amp, the one Marshall made especially with Slash. That's what I've captured to make this sound. Let me show you. So I've got a typical rhythm tone. You can hear that nasally spike. That really cuts through the mix. Wow, it's a great tone. So that's just a typical rhythm tone, but sometimes you can hear on the album that I think Slash was using a bit of a boost, something like an Ibanez tube screamer that gives you that even more mid-frequency boost. So what I've done in here is I've created scenes. I've got A, B, C, and D. They all use the same capture. I've just added a little bit more boost, a little bit more delay for solos. Then scene B, just a little bit of delay. So that's built for a solo tone, but without a boost, because sometimes it's quite straight like that in some of his solos. Scene C has a mid shift and an overdrive boost as well. Perfect for solos like Night Train and It's So Easy. And scene D is the Welcome to the Jungle intro with that delay on. I even have a dedicated preset for the Sweet Child of Mine intro. I captured all of these using the head, and then I'm using IR speaker simulations. So if you want to change the speakers for a different type, if you prefer a different type, you can do. That gives you the ultimate flexibility with the microphone placement, speaker type, room sound, and all that sort of stuff. I even have the clean tone as well. Moving on, we have the Use Your Illusion albums 1 and 2. Now, the amps that Slash used on this album was the Marshall 2203, which is a JCM 800, but it was modified, and also the Jubilee as well. So I've included both captures. So the modified amp that Slash used was called Number 34, and that's actually built into this amp. So there's 2 amps in one, and I've captured both. So you've got the AFD one and the Number 34. So he uses that for Slash's Snake Pit stuff and the Use Your Illusion stuff. Silver Jubilee as well. You can tell a lot of the songs on Use Your Illusions 2 have got that fizziness to it, which definitely comes from the Silver Jubilee amp. So I've captured both. I've made 2 presets, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. But the secret sauce to this album tone is the Q-Zone pedal. And Slash kind of uses 3 main settings with that pedal. So I've captured that pedal as well and added it to here. So each scene is a different version of that pedal and amp combination. So we've got the amp just as it is. Then we have the different Q-Zone pedal variations. Just love, that is my favourite tone. Love that tone. Those albums, just incredible. Sounds good, that. It's loads of fun. I think this next tone is the one that most people want. The infamous 1992 Tokyo live tone. Silver Jubilee amp. Bought one of these especially for this, just to capture that amp. It's got that squeeziness to it. Slash obviously played a lot with his volume and tone controls, so make sure that you're doing that as well with these captures. They respond really well to all the subtle changes you make with the volume and tone, so... Got that nice sustain. I've also captured the clean amp. Then we have Slash's Snake Pit area. I love this tone. Modified JCM 800 and Silver Jubilee. It's just classic. It's just a great tone. And then Velvet Revolver. There's a link in the description if you want to check these out. Now, it's one thing having Slash's tone, but if you don't know how to play with the right technique, you'll never get the true sound. That's why you should watch this video next, because it's going to give you the fundamentals to sounding truly like Slash.